Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we went to break, we're in the middle of our TV title match, pinning Brad versus DJ 4X. And as we went to break, 4X had the one-up victory and has attempted to put a fisherman pin on Brad. So he hit a second one as we went to break. So let's get right back into it. So here we go. Knock fisherman, and Brad's going to kick out. Brad gonna finally get one of his, gonna wind up with the code break and blast him with the code break. With the break the code, here's the cover one. 4X is gonna kick out. Brad gonna come with a big chop, setting 4X. Then hits the rolling wheel kick, but nobody home. 4X gonna pick up Brad. 4X throws Brad into the corner. And good, 4X. And what's he got in mind now? What no. 4X gonna try and kill and take him out. And a big superplex off the top onto the floor below. That's about a 9-foot drop. How is 4X even getting up from that? Who knows, but Brad's dead. Or he's sleeping very well. Because that was at least 5 feet. 4 feet to the apron, 4 up top, and then on top of that, another vertical. And that would have been at least 10, 12 feet. Brad came crashing down. Brad might be done here. Refs at a 7 count. Yep, Brad's out. 4X is going to take this victory. And 4X is going to take the victory with the superplex on the outside. Brad wasn't going to get up from that because too high of a drop and too much damage. And 4X is going to take that victory. 4X staying nice and strong for that TV title. And finally, Brad starts coming to as 4X takes the victory to the house. And now our cameras are heading back to the ring. We have some figures over there by with Brad, waking him up and so on and so forth. So, and it looks like Brad's up now, more alert, wondering what his name is and who the president is. So he's all here apparently, but they're probably going to medically check him out after the fact. But regardless, they're rolling him into the ring, the other two individuals. So let's see what we have here. Any given moment, you're just 3 seconds away from winning or losing. In that moment, that you can make or break careers. For so long, the three of us have been pushed aside with the words, he can't, they won't, they don't belong, or not good enough to tie my boots. That's why we call ourselves the underdogs. 'Cause you just can't break us. We make a living destroying the naysayers and the never-do-wellers. They'll write us off till we shock the world. We're here to play spoiler in the MXC series. I'll see you there. Looks like that wasn't what originally they had talked about, but since, well, Brad was kind of knocked unconscious there for a minute, apparently they had call an audible, and that's probably not what he wanted to say. But regardless, they're on their way out, and now we have one more And those three are walking away, and Brad kind of falls forward a little bit. So you have Blavis and Jesse helping him along. So let's see what we have here. As those three head to the back, we have three more coming out. Oh God, we don't need words or words. Our actions speak louder than words. Because when you're screaming in pain, agony, and bloody murder, the words fall silent and blend into the background. You've been warned. Blood is just pain leaving the body. And that crew right there, good God. Breezeman, Junko, and Lulu. And they're biting for their spot in the MXC series as well. And bro, that's just a brutal squad, to be brutally honest. We thought Grayson and them were bad. I think the women's division might be put on notice, because that will disembowel and just break every bone in whoever's body they come in contact with. So that is going to be a team of destruction. They hate each other, but if they all can gather on the same token of just divide and conquer and destroy, I think they all can get used to it. And here is our main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Pinning Nathan Whiteside and currently, I guess his belt, they left the belt in the back, but he is the FSCW World Heavyweight Champion. And he's set to take on the tag team champion, one half of him, Frankie the Wookiee Tickner. So this is going to be a good one here, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes one half of the tag team champions. Known to many as Chewy, Frankie and Nathan are going to face off here in a champions versus champions match to close out this first episode of 2021. We thank you all once again for joining us here. So sit back and enjoy your main event. As Frankie's open up with a jumping neck breaker. Frankie goes to the wrist lock. Ducks under there with a high angle neck breaker now. Frankie's gonna dive under there and oh dear, picks up Nathan and drops him right back down. Nathan's gonna float over and hit a field breaker. Gonna stomp on there, trying to shut down the momentum that Frankie might have from that early start, but they're gonna lock up. Nathan's going to spin him around. We'll pull back big boot to Frankie's face. Nathan to the headlock. Frankie's going to counter to the wrist lock. Frankie going to come back with a big hammer axe handle to the spine. And that's going to knock Nathan down. Nathan's going to get scoop slammed. Followed by big boot. Frankie. Big boots, right hands, Frankie to the front face lock, snapmare, followed by elbow to the throat, or ab with the spine and the solar plexus. Frankie back to the wrist. Nathan's going to counter it to the front face lock of his own, and Frankie's going to counter that to a front face lock, and Nathan's going to break it up and stalemate it. Frankie going to duck under the waist lock now, and he's going to hit the teardrop suplex. And Nathan to go to the wrist lock to try and control the arm of Frankie. Gonna try and weaken it so he doesn't get hit by that bowcaster. But Nathan gonna go to the front face lock and hit a palm handle gut wrench, gut buster to the waist lock, standing switch. Nathan throws Frankie into the corner. Gonna hit a drop salt kick in the middle. Gonna stomp on Frankie, try to go with the big boots. Frankie's gonna come back with a headlock of his own. Hits a snapmare. That snapmare hip toss. And Frankie just starts teeing off on Nathan. Frankie gonna pick up Nathan. They're gonna lock up in the corner. They're gonna stalemate. Frankie's gonna roll the waist lock. Nathan's gonna counter it to the wrist lock. And Frankie's gonna come back with a side headlock of his own. Switch over to the waist lock. And hit another teardrop suplex. Actually, that might be belly to back suplex. But Nathan goes back to the front face lock. Nathan gonna throw a pull back big boot on Frankie. Nathan's gonna stomp away. Frankie's gonna hit another running neck breaker. And Frankie gonna just take that sandal and just turn over Nathan's nose in it. They're gonna lock up in the corner. Frankie's gonna win this round. Elbow to the face. Frankie's gonna snapmare takedown, followed by an elbow to the spine and solar plexus. Frankie picks up Nathan. Nathan, he's gonna hit the Samoan drop. Frankie working the arm still. And Frankie teeing off on Nathan. Nathan just trying to get his face away from those punches. As Frankie is going to do a pullback Samoan drop once again. And Nathan's coming out with a big boot for a third boot to the face. They're going to hit that running clothesline. Big boot. Nathan goes to the headlock. Frankie's going to counter to the waist lock. Going to hit a teardrop suplex. Frankie's going to roll him over there, but Nathan's going to sweep the legs out. Nathan's going to kick him in the midsection. Elbow, and they're going to hit that backbreaker. And Nathan goes for those kicks to the waist lock. Frankie's going to counter it. Elbow to the face. Nathan's been busted open. Frankie going to take advantage. Punches him right in the gut. Going to throw Nathan into the corner. Frankie will pull back clothesline. Frankie going to pick up Nathan, and Nathan's going to counter it. Goes to the wrist lock. He's going to turn Frankie inside out. And a sock kick to the spine for his troubles. Frankie going to tie him up in the ropes with Nathan. And going to hit that spike DDT. Nathan going to try and drag Frankie to the cover. Here's the cover. One. Frankie's going to kick out at one. Nathan hitting that spike DDT, trying to set up for the Wrath Cycle. And he's going to hit a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Frankie going to push him away. Frankie coming out with a big spike DDT of his own. Nathan was goddamn vertical on that one. Nathan stomps on him a bit. Nathan looks a bit out of gas. He feels gassed. Frankie's got the advantage. Nathan to the waist lock. And there's a nice backside suplex. And Nathan gonna take a knee to the face of Frankie. Nathan gonna dive outside for a breather and probably rearrange some furniture. But Nathan decides not to rearrange their furniture. Frankie's gonna play chase. Nathan goes to the front face lock. Nathan's gonna dump Frankie back into the ring. Shot to the throat. Boot to the head. Nathan's back in the ring. Gonna just try and break that wrist and arm of Frankie as Frankie comes back. Punch to the midsection. Catches him off, and Frankie gonna hit a pile driver. Nathan is gonna push his way out of it. Trying to create some separation, and Nathan's gonna hit that dragon suplex. Frankie's down, Nathan's up, but Nathan can't take advantage of there because of how bad he's been head ringing and so on and so forth. So not gonna take full advantage of that. Frankie catches him with a clothesline in the corner. Frankie goes work on the arms now. Frankie gonna drag Nathan to the center. Frankie goes for the cover, 1. Nathan's gonna kick out at 1. Frankie gonna come back, tee off. Nathan's gonna counter it. Nathan gonna pull back, Fujiwara armbar. Nathan's gonna dive out of the ring and maybe rearrange the furniture now. And yes, he does. But Frankie's up, so he can't take advantage of it. Frankie's backing up, so Nathan can't get him in there, and Nathan's gonna just throw him right into the steps. Nathan's gonna pick up Frankie. He's gonna throw him back into some steps. Frankie says no. Frankie went for a backhand, but nobody home. He's gonna eat a pole now. And Nathan's gonna hit Frankie back into the ring. Nathan's gonna grab a hold of him. They're gonna dump Frankie over the top and gonna bring him in the hard way. Vertical suplex in. Frankie's down. Nathan's gonna just stomp away. And Nathan just targeting that solar plex and just driving that elbow right into the neck of Frankie. Will that be enough? Here's the cover. 1. Frankie's going to kick out at 1. Frankie kicks to the midsection, goes to that wrist lock. Frankie going to drop toe hold Nathan, already in his face full of blood. Frankie going to go for the cover. 1. Nathan's going to kick out at 1. Nathan going to hit that diving forearm. Here's another cover. 1, 2, and Nathan's going to catch Frankie with it. He probably caught that elbow to the jaw as Nathan goes to the wrist lock. Frankie's going to counter it to the waist lock. And then Nathan's going to counter it to a hammer lock, push him away. And Frankie's going to hit him with a big back body drop. And Frankie just rubbing his boot inside that crimson mask of Nathan. Nathan gets thrown into the corner. And Frankie gonna come back. We saw this last match. We saw them come back from it. Frankie gonna hit the vertical suplex off the top to the concrete below. Nathan might be down and out. Nathan gets back up. How is that even possible? And walks right into a twisting arm drag. And he gets a dragon suplex put on the outside. 1. Oh, Frankie's going to break the bridge. Nathan's going to come back. Frankie going to throw a little pullback Samoan drop on the concrete below once again. Frankie going to go for the cover. The ref's in position. Ref's out of position. Nathan's going to kick out. Nathan's going to fall back up and kick to the midsection. Boot to the midsection. Frankie and Nathan back in the ring. Elbow to the face. Nathan come back out. Frankie's sitting there waiting for him. Frankie's going to catch him with a clothesline. Gonna stomp on him a little bit. Frankie goes to the front face lock. Gonna send him back into the ring. Frankie gonna drop the elbow. And Frankie's gonna get back in the ring. Price trying to set for that bowcaster, but Nathan's gonna pull the Wrath Cycle out of nowhere. Hits the Wrath Cycle. Will that be enough? Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. Nathan's going to win the match. Frankie took too long on the outside. And he probably could have got a pinfall victory out there. Frankie would have got back in the ring after he hit that superplex off the top. But Nathan is going to take the victory. What a main event here as usual, ladies and gentlemen. Nathan is going to take that momentum into the MXC series coming up in the next few weeks. What a match as usual, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all once again for joining us here on Preflight, here on the FSCW Network. This is Cobble, S. Cobble, saying, have a good night, and we shall see you on the next flight out.